Doctors told us we'd probably never have kids, and 2 weeks before our entire life changed, I found out I was pregnant. For years, my husband and I believed children probably were not part of our future. Doctors told us getting pregnant naturally would be very unlikely, so eventually we stopped thinking about it altogether. We built our life around that reality. It was just going to be the two of us. Then last week, completely out of nowhere, I found out I'm 5 weeks pregnant. And the timing honestly could not be worse. I'm 29, my husband is 30, and we've been together for 13 years. We only got married 6 months ago. This Friday, we're moving to a completely new city, and next Monday, I start a brand new job. On top of that, my husband was just accepted into a doctor of physical therapy program he worked years to get into, and it starts this fall. For the first time in our lives, everything finally felt stable. Our careers were moving forward, finances were improving, and we were finally becoming the people we worked so hard to become. Then suddenly, there was a positive pregnancy test sitting in my hand. The second I saw it, I felt panic. Real panic. But underneath that panic was something else I didn't expect. Attachment. I couldn't stop thinking, what if this is our only chance? My husband reacted very differently. He loves me deeply, but he immediately started thinking logically. On paper, he is probably right. We are about to move, change jobs, survive graduate school, and rebuild our lives in a new place. Adding a baby into all of this sounds overwhelming even to me. He thinks we should seriously consider ending the pregnancy before our lives completely spiral. And honestly, I understand why he feels that way. That's what makes this so painful. There is no villain here, no screaming, no one being cruel. We are just two terrified people staring at a future we never expected. What makes it even more confusing is that before this happened, we genuinely believed we did not want children. Or maybe we just convinced ourselves of that because we thought it wasn't possible anyway. Now suddenly we are being forced to imagine an entirely different life overnight. Some moments I picture us keeping the baby and somehow figuring it out together. Other moments I imagine exhaustion, financial stress, resentment, and our relationship collapsing under pressure. Then guilt hits me because there are people who would give anything for this opportunity, and here I am questioning it. My husband and I have spent days talking through every possible outcome. We decided not to rush into a decision immediately. Instead, we're giving ourselves until around the 8-week mark to fully process everything emotionally before deciding what to do. We already have a couples therapist we trust, and we scheduled an emergency appointment to talk through all of this together. I also have an appointment with my OB soon so we can understand what this pregnancy means considering our fertility history and future risks. One thing I told my husband is that if we decide not to continue this pregnancy, I do not think I could emotionally go through this decision twice. This would be our one wrong timing exception. Right now, my brain and my heart feel like they are fighting each other every single hour. One moment, I'm imagining names and tiny clothes, and the next, I'm calculating tuition costs, rent, daycare, moving expenses, and wondering if we're about to destroy the stable life we fought so hard to build. I think the hardest part is realizing there may never actually be a perfect time to become parents. No certainty, no sign from the universe. Just two scared people trying to decide whether to take a leap into a future they never planned for. Comment heat if you think some opportunities only come once. Or wait if timing matters more than emotions in a decision this big.